All right, today we are going to be talking about coconuts again. Doing another coconut cutting video. Last video I showed you how to get the meat out of the coconut with a coconut tool. Today I'm going to be showing you how to open a sprouted coconut. So this only really applies if you live in a tropical area like I do. If you live in a non-tropical area or temperate area like up north, or maybe even Europe, or anywhere that isn't tropical where you can actually get fresh coconut, you probably won't be able to get this. I mean, maybe probably in Asian like food stores, these like Asian like specialty stores, maybe you might be able to get sprouted coconut. But basically what this is coconut. I ripped it off, but there was leaves shooting out of this coconut. So I used a spike and I husked coconut, ripped all the husk off, and it was a pretty big coconut inside, as you can see. So inside the coconut is a spongy mass. So basically leaves started to sprout out of this coconut. It fell to the ground, and a few months later it started sprouting. So leaves started coming out of the coconut, and inside here is like a spongy mass. So it's kind of like a coconut cotton candy. I'll show you what it is. You've probably seen it before, but just in case you haven't. There's no water inside. The spongy mass has completely replaced the water, and the meat inside is all shriveled up and oily. So just like last time, you want to sprout around the circumference of the coconut. This is the soft eye, or the mouth, and these are the two regular eyes. Right in between there, this ridge here. And there's a crack. Want to give that a nice smack. Want to keep going around the circumference of the coconut. Right there we got a crack forming. Bigger. Right, open it up, and there it is. That is the sprouted coconut. Now, yes, like I said, spongy mass. Now, it depends on the coconut. I harvest this coconut. This is the exact same place as another sprouted coconut I got. Sometimes, if it is under sprouted, if it's not sprouted enough, if this is too small, if it's filling up the entirety of the coconut, that's good, but if it's a little too small, it's going to be really salty. And if it's too old, if it's been growing out too much, then it's going to be very dry, and it's going to have zero taste. But if it's like this, it should be nice and sweet. And, well, the outside is oily, especially towards the bottom. You see that yellow coming in? But the inside's white and spongy. And it's really soft. I'll show you how to get it out. You just take a spoon and you stick it around inside there if you want to get the whole thing out at once. Got most of it out, and that's basically what it looks like. There's the inside there. Just take a little bit of it. And that's the white spongy bit. It's very good. This one's a little on the oily side, but it's still very sweet. The deeper in there you go, the more oily it becomes. This is perfect. The rest of this we can just kind of throw it out. But if you want, you can take the meat out of this coconut, either with a spoon or with a coconut tool. I think the coconut tool would work better for this. You can actually get oil from this coconut. See, right here. That's coconut oil right there. So inside here is all oily, and inside there is fresh coconut oil. This is edible, and I'll show you how to cut it in a second. I'm going to get a smaller chef's knife. Now, you see the circumference around here. You want to shave off. You can eat it. It's edible. The yellow part here, this other skin is edible, totally edible. But it tastes very oily. So if you don't like that, you can just shave it off. You can leave this area here if you want, but I like to just shave off as much as I can. I will occasionally leave some of the outer, take that off. I will occasionally leave some of the outer part on the part that's like white, like that. The whiter it is, the less oily it is. So this one's less oily. Sometimes they're very, very oily. All right, so we got a glass bowl here, so ceramic bowl, should I say? And we're gonna just cut up our sprouted coconut into some bite-sized pieces, whatever you want. Make sure to only include what you want to include. Whatever parts you don't want, just cut those off. And it is very delicious. There's not really much else you can really do with this other than just eat it. I mean, I suggest maybe you can put it on top of ice cream if you really want to. You can include it in some of your recipes, but generally this is just a snack just to have. It's an indescribable taste. It's like, think of cotton candy, the texture of cotton candy, mixed with like a scrub daddy, like an edible scrub daddy. Fun. Spongy flavor. And it's got a little bit of juice in it. It's mostly dry, but it's got juice. Comes out. And it tastes like cotton candy, but like a coconut flavor. Think of like coconut water, but cotton candy. It's so cool. And if you can get your hands on one of these, it's really easy to spot. You don't want to get the ones that have too many leaves. Once the leaves have started to kind of grow out and fan out, you don't want it because it's going to be very dry. And you also don't want it where the sprout is only like this big. Then it'll be very salty. You want it when it's just starting to kind of like emulsify in the entire coconut. So the entire coconut's filled. And also you want it to where there's no water left at all. You also want the meat to be very oily too. But yeah, this you can just store it in the fridge. And that's pretty much all there is to know about opening a sprouted coconut. So I'll see you later in the next video, whether it be coconut video or not.